Yes. We got a message right before we went on.
Yes, we are missing a member.
But we will survive, I assume. Alex will be on in a few minutes. And the people who are listening to the podcast won't even know.
That's right. But everyone else, welcome to Dungeon Not Included.
I mean, they'll know now because we told them.
Oh, I cut out the top of this. The awkward intro, the me interrupting. Pretty much I cut out everything I say as if I can. I just try to find all me, cut me out, and then it's almost listen toable.
Yeah, because that's a word.
Mm-hmm. We're in session 3 of Katanas and Trenchcoats.
We are.
Session 2, because the first one was more like a 0.5 than a 1.
Indeed. All right. Pulling up my notes on where we left off. Does anyone want to do a recap? Anyone feel brave enough to actually recap this?
Sure. I mean, not too much happened last time. Mostly, Roxy and Skip got into a race that Skip somehow managed to keep up in, despite Roxy's best efforts. So
some sort of
Z
ghost cheating.
Yeah, ghost powers. I feel like that's cheating. I don't know about you.
But wizard powers are okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What wizard powers? So, Roxy took Skip to the last known location of their sister. Skip used his ghost investigation powers of looking at things and knowing stuff to help discover the location of their sister. And then Adam met up with them outside the hideout of the rival gang to the menagerie, which were called the Cleaners, I believe.
Yes, they were.
And Adam found out that ghosts are real.
I've been alive for thousands of years. I've known hundreds of thousands, if not more, dead people. No one's bothered to ever speak to me.
And that's what happened last time.
Yeah, hi Alex. Now podcast listeners are gonna be like, why did Frank say hi to Alex in the middle of that? It's all part of the ARG. My museum, I forgot what my not Fortress of Solitude, whatever the hell it was. I don't know, I forget the immortal phrase, but my
Sanctorum.
Sure. My friendly neighborhood museum got robbed of a giant turquoise disc that reminds me of my favorite piece of 70s bling, and I want it back. Yes.
Nice.
All right, I think that's everything. That we caught everyone up.
Perfect.
Yeah. So the very last thing we did was me saying ghosts are real.
That's true.
Yeah. Where do you want to pick up, Brennan?
Okay, I'm having some delay here, it looks like.
Yeah, I saw you like kind of fuzz out for a second, but I just assumed that was intentional for role-playing purposes.
Nope. So say again.
Where do we want to pick up?
I think we want to pick up as you are directly outside the rival gang's headquarters, as they spot you.
Uh-oh. I thought we were trying to infiltrate quietly.
I think I screwed that up for you.
You did shout about how ghosts are real. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a classic way to get a party going together. What do
All
they
right.
look like? What are they doing? They spot us, but what does that look like?
About 2 or 3 of them stroll over towards you in a cocky and belligerent manner.
Upon them, is there like a perception check? Like as they turn the corner, I would like to try and make myself fade as much as possible to get out of the situation if I can. Because we already set him in kind of I'm in an alley, but it's daytime, so I'm already kind of translucent. So I'd love to be
No,
able
I
to.
believe it's nighttime.
Oh, is it nighttime? I thought
It
that.
is
Okay.
nighttime, yes.
Oh, never mind. Then I'm just there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Never mind. I take it back.
You could exert your will and attempt to turn invisible if you wanted to.
Not if they've already seen me. I feel like that's only asking for. I don't know where we could go from here, but definitely if somebody disappears, it changes their how on edge they're gonna be. So I'll stay around for a bit.
Okay.
Do I recognize any of them? More
Sure,
importantly, do they
because-
recognize me?
Yeah, you think that they're probably going to recognize you. You do recognize a couple of them. You've had some street races against them before.
Hmm.
You on roller skates, them in a car, that kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And is the museum thief amongst them, or a turquoise disc?
Nope, neither of them you spot.
All right, so like they're barely even a concern for me right now.
Right.
Although I believe I thought I recognized her or something, and she was from this. She may have hung out in this area or something along. There's a reason why I tracked her down here.
You spotted her gang symbols.
Oh, cool. That's thank you. And no, is it obvious on them? Do they have the same gang symbol?
They do.
Oh, okay, cool. I think this is about me. Awesome, awesome man line. I think this is about me.
Roxy gives him like the most confused look because Z doesn't know why he's here.
Yeah.
Or
Z's
who
like,
he is.
or who he is.
So I kind of instinctively take a defensive stance in front of these two, laughably, because I do not look like I'm in good shape and should be. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is all about me.
Mm-hmm.
So, did we ever settle on what your awesome blade is?
I don't think so, but in the like in the winter break or whatever, the holiday break we took, I kind of want it to be and tell me if this is just stupid. I almost want it to be the jawbone of an ass.
Oh, nice.
The jawbone of an ass. Nice.
Like a donkey?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
yeah.
Referencing that, like, you might have been the inspiration for Cain and Abel.
Yeah. Yeah, or like Samson. Yeah, basically biblical, stupid kind of weapon, but like it kind of makes sense. I think it might be, and I just have it like stuck in my belt.
Okay.
Is that good? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right. So I kind of like open up my trench coat because, of course, like it's legally required. Open up my trench coat.
Yeah.
It sort of reveals the jawbone, which makes even less sense, I think, if you see it. And then I'm like, "Where's the girl?" Which is awesome because
Such an 80s line.
that, and I think Roxy might for a moment go like, "What? Who are we talking about?"
Roxy is completely like, wait, how does this random homeless person know about my sister?
Oh man.
Like in their head.
Yeah.
So, but like Z looks so confused right now.
They say to you, Roxy, the lead guy, he's got long black hair, leather jacket with the gang symbols on it, and he says, "This is who you come up with, Roxy."
Oh, Z puts her hands up. I don't know who this guy is.
You brought a homeless guy and a kid.
I did not bring the homeless guy.
What is amazing about this is that this probably isn't the first time Adam has ever heard himself referred to this way, as like dismissively, like stepping aside and talking to the person next to him. So he's just sort of like letting it happen. He's looking behind him, looking at Roxy, going, "I'm right here. Adam is person."
Look, I don't know what your beef with them is, but I feel like maybe this isn't about you.
But it's not about beef. It's definitely about bling.
Roxy looks at the cleaner gang members and is like, "Do you know what this guy's talking about?"
And they say, "Oh yeah." So
really,
you want the disc, huh?
Yes, I want the disc.
What disc?
Girl took my disc. Not my disc, really. It's more community position. A museum is kind of art funded, and I pay taxes.
The museum has CD-ROMs in it?
I'm not that old lady. No, sorry, not funny joke. No, turquoise disc. They stole it from the museum that I am a patron of, and this is not a good look.
So hold on, let me get this straight. You go to a museum and you see somebody steal an artifact from it, and you decide to take it upon yourself to go get it back for the museum.
Did not see firsthand, but Adam can link 2 and 2 together to make the right answer to that.
Are you Adam? You keep talking about Adam, and I feel like you're Adam.
4. Yes. I am Adam.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, no offense, but we had a moment here where they recognize my needs. I want my disc, not my disc. You know what I mean.
They laugh at you, and at that moment, out of the sky, the non-cloudy sky, lightning strikes the building behind you.
Oh, whoa. Shit.
But like weirdly sustained lightning. It's not just a short burst.
Oh, is this a sign?
It is a sign to you, yes.
Yeah.
They turn around and they say, well, you may be a little too late there, Adam.
What do you mean?
Looks like we got our guy.
Oh, okay. This again.
Roxy is going, while they're focused on Adam, Roxy's going to try and sort of out of the side of her mouth speak to Skip and say, "Do you think you can get in the building without them noticing?"
Oh, I could definitely do that.
All right, go.
Okay, so I'm going to, what do I need to do to walk through the wall? Just straight up, just go while they're having this conversation and talking about lightning. I'm just going to go, since we're next to the building in the alley, I'm just going to walk straight through into the building.
Right. I believe.
I think that.
Would that be, well, first off, do I need to do that as a role, or can I just do that as a ghost?
I think you can turn into I think that there's roles involved if you're trying to be too solid, right?
Yes, if I'm trying to be sorry, I'm trying to open the digital PDF on my
Right.
thing here, and I'm just having trouble getting to
Maybe
the
if we
section. I
just
think it's
do consensus. I remember reading that you can just you can be like clear, or like you could appear to at most 2 senses at a time, so you would be able to go through, but to not be noticed going through the wall might involve a roll, right? It's
cool.
not that
We
you
can do that.
you can
That
just
sounds
fall
good.
through the wall, but it may be too.
But if we
it would
wanted
be
to go through
incredibly
without
obvious.
it, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So then, how about what is Shroud? What we're talking about here then for
Shroud would
that?
definitely be what we were talking about.
And then I'm looking at. You can tell me which one of these makes the most sense. There's finesse, cunning, and Aperion. I would love to use cunning.
Probably finesse.
Finesse.
I would
Okay,
say,
so that would be
yeah.
5d10.
Yes.
All right. Boom.
All right.
Done.
Well, things are starting to happen. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got a 9 and 2 10s.
And then the 10s explode.
Yes.
So I get to do 2 more d10s.
Yes.
And that's 2 more 4, another 4 and another 1. So
Okay.
it's
so
just
you got 3 successes.
okay.
Oh, that's so weird. The die roller. I'm sharing my screen and it didn't update, but I will try that again. Sorry, folks. But yeah, there was 3 successes total.
So yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. And
versus my 3 successes.
How does that play out? As do ties go to the GM? I don't know how the rule is in the rules in this game.
It means basically that you're going to have so they envision the 2 roles as trains on a train track, right? So your role as a train on a train track, it's either going to go into rough territory or positive territory. If there's 2 roles and they are tied, then the 2 trains are now on the same track. Is basically how they. So it's a complete CF.
Perfect.
You kind of get what you want, but also bad things happen.
All right. So I'm going to throw out a suggestion. You can tell me what you think of this. I think I go through the wall, and I think they see me, but at the same time, I think because of that, my side effect. I have a name for it. It's not my haunting manifestation. It's right below that on the thing here. My telltale. I think my emotio definitely my emotion. It's probably supposed to be emotion, and I wrote emotio and forgot the end. I like emotio better. My emotio.
I really do like that.
My telltale is emotion. So I think that they definitely notice me, which might cause a problem for everyone. But I do think that I trigger my emotion with my telltale, because if they sense me, then it goes off. That's like part of the thing. And my telltale is they just take on the emotions that I'm currently feeling. And since I've been perpetually trapped as upbeat and chipper, I think that these guys are now upbeat and chipper. If you think that works for you.
It does. It does.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, I love that.
So I definitely got caught. They know that there is someone who can go through walls.
Gee,
but
Willikers, did you see
they're super happy about it.
All right. So you slip through the wall into this body shop, basically, that they're using to mod their cars. The cars have all been moved around so that there's a big open area in the center of the room. And something elaborate has been painted in the center of the room. A big circle.
Okay. Is it just the circle? There's particular designs? Like
it's wild and crazy designs that you don't recognize.
Okay.
Standing in the center of the circle is a dude. with no shirt on.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's wearing a cape, it looks like, made out of feathers.
Awesome.
So perfect.
And he's carrying a club that has obsidian knives all around the edge of it.
Sweet.
Amazing.
He's smoking a little bit, like smoke is coming off of him.
Perfect. Absolutely. Love it. Can I see, do I see either the disc or the girl in the room? Or is it just like
the disc is hanging around this guy's neck. It's on his chest, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And the girl that you were looking for is definitely standing here among the rest of the people, looking chipper and upbeat.
Oh, perfect. What did we say that Rory's sister's name was again?
Roxy's sister is named
Roxy.
Rory.
Sorry, Roxy. Roxy and Rory. That's right. So Rory.
Rory is short for Aurora, if that makes it easier.
Nope. That's perfect.
Now, she's Roxy's little sister, but is bigger than Roxy.
Perfect.
Physically, yes.
Yes.
And so there's just I see this space. The people I assume are what are the people around there doing?
They're standing around, and when you come in, they all like start to cheer.
Awesome. I walk right up to the crowd and I say, "Hello, I'm Skip Clifton. I'm looking for Aurora. Is there an Aurora among you?"
A big bearded guy next to you grabs you around the shoulder. Can he?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think that I don't know how tangible I am, but let's just say yeah, because it'll be fun. It's fun imagery. Yeah, he puts his arm around me.
Yeah, he grabs you and he squeezes you in tight, and he's like, "You hear that? He's looking for Aurora."
Yeah, I'm looking for Aurora. Does anyone know where Aurora is?
Yeah, she's standing on the other side of the circle from you, and she says, "I don't think I've ever met you before. Why are you looking for me?"
"Oh, I'm just here with your sister."
Okay. She kind of rolls her eyes, actually.
Mm-hmm. "Well, if you wouldn't mind coming with me, you're part of Pickle and I's destiny, and I think that we need to get you over to your sister. Would you mind just going for a little walk?"
Where is the guy who's holding you says, "Where is Roxy?" The hair.
Around.
He turns to a couple of his people and he says, go find Roxy and bring her in." Brings her in.
"Oh, that's not necessary."
Them in.
We're not. That's not necessary. We're not staying long anyway. I just came here to find Aurora. Pickle and I are gonna go take her for a little stroll. She can come back if she really wants to. We just want to bring her back to her sister. And that's a nice piece of jewelry you got there. I like that big disc. It's very fashionable.
The guy, he laughs and says, "You are funny, little man."
Thank you.
And then you see more gang. All of you outside see more gang members emerging from the building and heading across the street to where you are. Adam and Roxy.
Sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Well, does Adam have a plan before Roxy does anything? Adam wasn't in the last episode very much.
Right. Let's see. So they have an immortal. I wonder what my reaction to him will be. I'm going to, and he's not outside yet. He's still inside the building, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but lightning hit the building, and
It has that distinct smell of immortals.
Yeah. All right, so I basically start like a little jogging in place, like doing cardio, just a little bit, like and stretching.
Okay.
Just doing a lot of stretching, like I'm about ready to do something. Like, all right, let's see, we're doing this thing again. Kettlebells. Okay. Let's do this. So I stand in the middle of the street, and I've got I take out the jawbone of an ass I have right here, and I was just waiting, staring at the building, going. It looks like I am completely, Roxy. I'm completely unfazed by this. It's like, oh, I'm up at bat, right? That's the reaction I'm giving, but I'm not really offering any information as to why this is normal.
Mm-hmm.
As they approach, they say, "There's he is," and they approach you, Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them says, "Grab that chump too." A couple of them basically step up to you, Adam, and attempt to take your arms.
Oh, okay. I chop off that guy's hand.
With
Like
the donkey jawbone.
With the donkey
Yes.
jawbone. I'm just like, not now. And I just like I'm slapping his hand away, but I'm literally slapping his hand off.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, this is definitely within your what is it called again? Ambit.
Yes.
If you're cutting things off of people.
Good. All right. So my
I'm gonna clear these. Hang on.
So it's this is gonna be potency and force.
Okay.
Right.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. And I think that's it. I'm just gonna roll those. I'm not gonna do anything neat because this is just some chump that I don't really care about. Where am I? Oh, sorry, wrong tab for the dice rolling. That is a die pool of 5. Let's see what happens. Oh, miserable.
Ooh, that's a terrible roll.
Oh, I did have it in there. Yeah.
He grows an extra hand.
And I have 2 successes. So they don't get a full success on you. You swing your jawbone and he basically deftly grabs your arm.
Okay.
The other guy grabs your other arm, but they don't have a great grip on you, right? They're going to try to hustle you into the building.
Okay.
If you don't have a plan, I could try and help you out.
Yeah, I think it's your turn to do something, Roxy.
Yeah. That makes sense anyways, yeah.
Yeah, when they grab Adam, Roxy basically gets into a runner's position. Cue the Japanese cue card with the sound of a powerful motor as their legs charge up, and they go from basically 0 to 60 in no time at all.
Oh, and
awesome.
Knock these guys down like bowling pins.
Exactly.
Nice. I love it.
Nice.
Love it. That's so good.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's get a roll in here.
All right. Definitely flow, I feel like.
Yes. Yeah, that is motion.
And would this be potency or tenacity, do you think?
I think potency. If you're trying to knock people over, right?
Yeah, so that's 5d6. All right, here we go. First roll. And no
No,
success.
you need to roll 5d10s.
5d10s. Ooh,
Hey.
that would make
It's really
make a
hard to roll a
difference.
7 or
Yeah.
higher on a d6.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, here we go. Let's try that again. 3 9s and a 7, so 4
Wow.
successes.
4 successes. Nice.
Very nice.
And they have a 7 and a 9, so 2 successes. So yes, this is completely successful. You take off, you plow into them, and knock them flying. Are you going to try to do anything about the 2 that have grabbed Adam, or are you zipping past them?
So my initial plan was actually to just sort of scoop Adam up while I'm doing this.
Okay.
Would that be a separate roll?
Nope.
Okay.
You knocked them flying. You scoop Adam up and yank him out of their grip. Adam, you're being carried forward at a very rapid clip at this point.
This is bringing back flashbacks.
And I do want to specify that I am princess carrying him, because that's probably the easiest way to carry a full-size human being while on roller skates.
Of course.
Nice. Adam, your jawbone is still in your grip.
Oh, good.
Even if it's not, you can get it back because...
Right.
You skate right into the hideout. Is that where you're headed?
Yeah, definitely. I want to get in there.
Okay, so inside the hideout, this guy with the disc on is walking around in a circle waving his club while everybody else is cheering. He sees you come in and he points it at you, Adam.
I'm in the middle of a princess carry, but I'm kind of like going to try to point at him too.
Okay, so you point at him too.
Yeah, I know what this is. This is my first... Put me down. This is very demeaning.
Look, I saved you from those goons. Like,
those goons weren't going to do anything. Maybe
I
just
drop him on his ass.
Ow, my ass.
You want me to put you down?
I get up and I'm remarking about my sword that I landed on. My ass. Okay, Birdman, let's do this.
Oh, all right. Let's do. Is that your blade?
Why does everyone always ask me that? Yeah, it's my blade. Let's do this. Why are there so many people here? What are you, new? Oh God, you're new.
He says, I'm not new. I've just been away for a while.
Oh, all right. Adam apologizes.
And he sort of taps that thing on his chest when he says that.
That belongs in a museum. Specifically the one on 3rd.
He says, it belongs to me.
You're going to tell me your backstory, or are we just going to fight? I'm good either way.
He's ready to tell you his backstory if you want.
Yeah. All right. Tell me. Everyone should leave. This is private.
So everyone is not leaving.
What's up, bro? This isn't the way we do it.
He says, this is the way I do it. He says, I used to fight my enemies in the pits of Tenochtitlan
Mm.
to the crowd's accolades as I took their head.
Mm. A lot of practice doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm
That-
pretty
that-
good at it.
That disc was always yours in the South America area.
That's correct.
Mm. Just a passing resemblance to the one I had. I think Adam
is it a
on
passing
you.
resemblance, or is it the one that you had?
I don't know. I'm going to lean on Adam is non-confrontational. So he's like, I think Adam owes you an apology. Adam got possessive, and really material possessions are not actually ours. Well, they're ours, but you know what I mean. All right,
He says, "Are
we're
you
good.
going to fight me or not?"
No, I don't want to. I'm not interested. I'm good. All right. Which way was the way out? I
And
was
he's
roller
like-
skated in.
He turns his back on you and he says, "See, even the greatest fighters will not face me."
Oh man, I vision Adam as being opportunistic.
Yeah.
But I also envision him as being non-confrontational. And if he could just leave, is there something that makes it obvious that this was my disc at some point? Like the way when he turns around, is it something like this is
Property of Adam.
Property of Adam. written on the
Property of
back it.
Adam in like ancient Ogum or something.
Is there?
It's definitely your disc. Yes.
Oh, all right. In that case, I was mistaken in apologizing. As soon as he turns his back, I'm going to club his head off or attempt.
Just
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, no, he is. There is no honor. He does not. This is very like caveman savage. This is like, oh, you have a thing I want. I'm going to kill you for it. Yeah. So yes, I'm
Okay.
going to attempt to, anyways.
I'm going to be
Ooh,
rolling 7 dice for this roll.
okay. Thank you. 7.
7 dice. Wow.
All right, let's see, folks. Oh,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, and
And
another
10
one.
explodes.
Oh, no, I said I was rolling 7 dice.
Oh, I'm so sorry. God, I want to keep this roll. If it's 7, if my pool is 7, I'm keeping it. But I know it's 5. I know it's 5, and I don't know if I get extra dice for.
You can spend Numa to get extra dice.
Okay, yeah, I'll spend enough to get the 2. I just want to keep it.
Yeah,
Is that
it'll
okay?
Be 4,
Or is
it'll
that
be
stupid?
4 Numa because you it's within your ambit.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I spent the Numa.
Your
and
10
I
a
wanna-
really good roll. Your
explodes.
10 will explode.
Okay, and where's my die? I'll just add another die to this.
Yeah.
And that's another success, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes. Successes.
Woo!
Well, let me see what I get.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to scroll to share that with everyone.
Yeah.
That's 2 successes, but they're
One
do
explodes.
do ones
No, it does
count
not
out?
explode for me.
No,
All right.
DMs don't get exploding dice.
Cool.
Only players do.
And ones aren't botches like in a certain other 90s.
No,
D10.
they are not.
Yeah, okay. Cool. All right. So what happens with this 2 verses?
You hack into the back of his neck. It parts the cord that's holding this disc around his neck. And the disc falls into the floor as he dissipates into smoke.
Oh, nice. All right.
And then everybody in the crowd's like, yeah. What?
Adam picks up the disc and he points at the little mark on it. He's like, he owed me an apology.
Well, this is happening, Roxy sort of edges around the crowd to get to where Rory is. Rory's very easy to spot because she's very big.
Yeah.
Oh, the disappearing into smoke is not how he died. That's his elemental thing, or is this something that I'm familiar with? Like this is
You've
sometimes
never seen
happen?
this happen before.
Oh, okay. I misinterpreted what was going on.
Okay.
So I'll do that, but not as like defenses down. I pick it
Right.
up and I grumble it, and I'm now waiting for him to reappear. Go ahead, Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy, you're approaching where Rory is when the guy who's holding on to Skip says, "Hey, that was our guy. Get him!" And they all charge at Adam. Including Rory?
What the fuck? What is she doing?
Oh, and a little confirmation. Do I notice the thief in the crowd? Is it Rory or is it somebody else?
Yeah, it's Rory.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'm like, yeah, bring it! Hey, you're the one who stole from the museum! Shame! As they get toppled over.
Yeah, basically they all dogpile you. Yeah. Let's see how that turns out. I'm still rolling 7 dice right now.
And I'm going to do
My finesse.
God. Would this finesse and flow?
Yeah, that could be if you're trying to get out of the way.
Yeah. So that's a 4 die. That's a 4 die pool. Boop, 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 boop. Someone cleared it, thank you. And submit. 1 success. It's 7, not 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just 7, yeah.
Yeah. Versus
and he got 2 successes.
Oh, all right. So I hold up my own a little, but not enough.
You do. You're basically, struggling as they all just. There's, it looks like that thing on the football field where everybody's jumping on the guy with the ball.
Right. I'm cursing them out in various different languages. The curses are mostly like your mother and stuff like that.
Yeah. Roxy, what are you gonna do?
I mean, gonna try and drag Rory out so I can, because I don't know what the fuck's happening. Right. So I want to get Rory out of here so I can talk to her.
Okay, so you dragging Rory is going to be a little difficult, actually.
Can I? Okay,
she is bigger.
Can I help? Because I have something I would like to do that might help with this situation. Yeah. Would you mind? I don't want to take anything away from Roxy, but would you mind if I make Rory a little more subdued? Would that make things easier?
That would be fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at my I got my thing up here, and I'm going to use Memory's Wrath on Rory. I'm just going to walk up behind Rory, and I think I'm going to I think the way it looks is I'm going to reach my hand just into her head.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to essentially haunt her. I can instill dread, fear, there's basically I could create different things to make that are connected. Anything connected to my death or unfinished business, I can project into them in order to give them a sense of fear or dread. So while they are enraged and attacking people, I'm going to spend. It says that you have basically how. The amount of pneuma you have to spend depends on the size or scale you're trying to do. So, like, for example, 1 is if I'm trying to make a small change to the environment. 10 is if I'm 4 pneuma is if I'm trying to affect an entire group of people and change an entire scene. So if I just want to change the emotional state and give some emotion, not like a direct vision, but some emotional damage. What do you think? 2 Numa?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Because it's more than a single image, but it's not a whole group of people. So,
That's right.
As I said, I don't know exactly how my character, Alex, know how my character died.
Skip
my
doesn't know.
character does not. Skip Clifton does not know how they died.
But I think Skip Clifton can still give people visions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so what Skip doesn't know what they see. Skip just knows that they are able to do this. So
Yeah.
Skip puts their hand in their head, and I'll spend the 2 Numa. I'll remove them from my sheet. I don't think I have to roll anything for this. Just spend it. And I am going to... They start to feel very alone and very cold. And they feel like they do have a small comfort in that they can feel that they're stroking something soft and furry, but that's the only warmth in the space they're in, is the fur of the thing they're touching. And they are very frightened, and they feel disconnected from their family and the bonds they had with them. And it's a very emotionally claustrophobic feeling that goes through them.
Jesus, Alex.
Yep.
You maybe want to go to therapy, my friend.
So that's how Skip. That's the emotion that
Skip
Rory is feeling right now.
Rory,
As
yeah.
Skip kind of looks like a little like twirls their hand in the air and then dips their hand into their head, and then they feel that.
Okay, Rory had jumped onto this pile as well, and then when you do that, you can see her face go white as she backs out of the pile suddenly, looking around, sort of panicked, feeling her hands are out, feeling as if the walls are closing in. Which gives you an opportunity, Roxy.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, Roxy, not knowing all the shit that just happened, just sort
Rebels
of...
had a day.
Right.
Lots going on. Wow.
What the fuck? Yeah, Roxy will just sort of grab Rory's arm and start not even necessarily pulling her towards the exit, just pulling her in that direction so they can sort of discuss what's going on. Basically, first thing out of Roxy's mouth is, Rory, where the hell did you disappear to?
And as you pull Rory out, she starts to recover a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But she's letting you lead her off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Skip, what are you doing now? Adam is still under this pile of humans.
Is there any sort of role that, or do we know how's Adam doing in this situation?
Adam, they're not actually trying. It looks like they're trying to hold
Adam
you down.
I was gonna say, Adam holding their own, or
He's
how we
struggling under there.
I kind of I think for comedic purposes, I don't know if I need to do a roll for this, but I'd like to just if you're underneath a pile of people, I'm just gonna stick my head down into the pile to where you are, and kind of if the camera's on Adam's face as he's fighting people off, all of a sudden just out of one of the guys' torsos, this head appears.
Love that.
And how are you doing? Are you doing okay?
Been better, but been worse.
Would you like some help, or do you got this? Because either way, I'm fine. I should kind of go off with them, but I don't want to see, you seem like a nice enough guy.
Oh, thank you.
So if you want some help, I can help. It's up to you
So
though.
the problem isn't really that they're piling onto you, Adam. It's that somebody's trying to pull the disc away from you.
Oh, Adam, not too proud to ask for help from little dead boy.
Okay. And let me go back to my character sheet because I could just do Memory's Wrath on a larger scale.
Yes, you can.
Or, so I just want to double check something. I'm just giving. So did I also, for the record, also once per episode, because I have my psychopomp near me, I gain a momentum die when I succeed in an action that inspired fear, dread, or terror. So I assume that counts towards my anything I do for my next roll, correct? If I need to do one.
Momentum dice don't go away until you fail a roll.
Okay. I guess I'll just let's just do another Memory's Wrath. That's fun. I'm gonna do it on a larger scale. So do we want to do? Let's do. I'm gonna waste so much of my Pneuma. I'm gonna use 4 to change the entire look of the entire room for everybody in the room, including Adam. Basically radiating from me, everyone's vision gets darker. It starts to dim to the point where they start to lose sight of even it's slowly becoming pitch dark to the point where you can't move your hand. Even if you move your hand in front of your face, you can't even see. Your eyes just don't adjust. So it's this complete pitch black, and all sound disappears. You stop hearing struggles, you stop hearing everything around you. You can still feel the pressure of people touching you, but you stop feeling and seeing everything else. And very far above you, everyone sees a small circle of light very far away, and they hear yelling and screaming of children on the other side of that. And that's all that happens to all of them. They all experience this very far away from a place where the only source of light is filled with terrified screams.
Okay, so let's make a roll.
Yeah. So I don't know if I have to roll for that, right? Because that's just using Memory's Wrath.
Right. There's no roll associated with it?
There's no roll associated with it. I just have to drop a ton of Pneuma. So that cost me 4 Pneuma to do. So I'm down to 3 total to do that.
Okay. So Adam, how do you feel about this?
I think Adam panic screams and tries to run probably in the same direction everybody else might.
Yeah, everybody else is sort of scattering away from you now.
Yeah, so I'm just like, where we're gonna go. And I conveniently run in the direction that will allow me to stay within the party that we are creating.
Yes.
I run towards Roxy, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though you can't see Roxy at this point.
Yeah, I just happen to be running in that direction.
Once I see that he's gone to a safe different distance, I end the illusion immediately. Just snap out of it. So he's out the door and away. Everyone else, people have run into cars. People have run into walls. All different stuff. There's some nasty injuries from people who've run into sharp objects, just running and screaming. And Adam is safely outside, so I just stop the illusion and I say, "All right, Pickle, let's go!" And we head on out the door.
What a monster!
I feel like this kid's kind of messed up, guys.
Yeah, this kid ain't right. The boy ain't right.
All right. Meanwhile, outside, you've got a hold of Rory.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get her away from the building.
Yeah.
So
she goes with you a little ways away from the building.
Mm-hmm.
She says,
yeah.
I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna leave you. What the hell is going on?
Well, what did we name the leader of the cleaners
Tusk
again?
Cleaner.
Tusk Cleaner. That's right.
It's such a dumb name. I love it so much.
She says, well, Tusk and his guys grabbed me, but I wanted to see what they were up to.
Okay.
And they wanted to. Well, they figured it was some sort of magic spell to bring this guy back. And I kind of wanted to see it.
But you didn't think to say anything to me about...
Well, I didn't really have a good opportunity outside of the view of the gang. And she doesn't seem like she's telling you the whole truth.
Look, I'm not, like, upset about you leaving. I'm upset that you disappeared without a word. I just don't want anything to happen to you. Especially not because of those fucking bozos in that garage.
Yeah, they are pretty stupid.
I show up out of breath, slowly getting my cool back. Nice to see family squabble better. Oh, and those douches, really dumb. Bringing back Immortal. Why? What's the point? Really?
We were kind of having a moment here.
Sorry. Out of breath. I've been doing cardio.
And then
Little
Skip
boy,
shows
very
up.
scary.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, then Skip's there and he's like, "Hey guys."
Yeah. Hey everybody. Well, it looks like I got you back to your sister. What do you think, Pickle? Did this solve our mystery?
Pickle looks at you and pants.
It never solves our mystery.
Yeah.
No.
Never. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still here. It never solves our mystery.
I'm sad about this.
Yeah, I guess Roxy looks back at Rory. We could have this conversation at the bar.
I can use a drink. Really don't want to interrupt, but also long time never realized ghosts were real, and then kind of messing with my head, you know?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the easiest pill to swallow, but I also just saw a band turn into a cloud of smoke. So it's been a bit of a wild night.
Yes, that's old hat, but you know, I get it.
That's you.
Your old hat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, good joke.
Yeah.
All right.
You understand my name, last name, hat?
What? Like,
What?
seriously?
Yes, that's why the joke.
That's that's not a last name I've heard before, but you know.
It's very old.
Okay, old man. Anyway, let's head back to the bar.
Okay.
Well, I think that and Brennan, you could do it. You could say whatever you want. So I think they all walk away, and I look at because my job's done. I found the sister, so I look at Pickle. And I'm like, "Where to next, Pickle? And which of the three does Pickle follow?" I don't know if you want to make that decision now, but I feel like that's the next setup. If I'm going to stay with them, there's got to be another. There's got to be another problem.
Be another mystery.
I wonder if you would even know if it's just like I have to stay with them.
Yeah, and Pickle just follows them. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, Pickle just follows them. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, wait up, guys.
And the audience is going to wonder, like, oh, the mystery definitely wasn't solved with Roxy and Rory, right? Or something I like that. Very nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I think that's a good pilot episode. Yeah.
So we'll talk about how you get Numa back next time.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I used a lot.
How embarrassing this entire thing was. Oh man, why is Skip so damaged? I mean, I know. But...
I feel like it's kind of been implied by Alex that that's just what happens to you when you're a ghost, which that's messed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wish we had a more kind thing to end on.
Hey, the siblings got reunited.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yay.
Right?
Yay!
I almost killed a guy after apologizing to him. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at non-productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!